Good morning, welcome back to the DanGoesOutdoors YouTube channel. If you're new around here, have a think about subscribing. I do almost weekly videos and it's free to do so. I'm out on a little barbel river near to me. I managed to catch 2 barbel last time I was here, and a video that's just gone live was one where I blanked quite a few times barbel fishing. So what I'm doing today is all the advice you guys put in the comment. That is what's going out on this rod here. So you guys said just fish 1 rod, that's what I'm doing. 8 mils, not 14 mils, that's what's on there. And yeah, I'm just playing it cool to begin with, keeping it nice and minimal, and then there's a long stretch below me with no swims there. So I might end up putting a second rod in this swim, even though I know you hate it, but there's like 150 meters of nothing, so I can stand on the bank, do a long cast and not disturb anyone and not disturb the fish in front of me here. So this is going to go out for a couple of hours before I change anything, and it might take a little while to get a bite because I've already dropped my bucket twice onto the ground and it made a huge bang. So yeah, who knows, but I think I might compensate for that with an absolutely amazing cast. There's a little hole in the bushes opposite me there, and my lead went right in there, so I'm really happy with the cast. Let's just keep our fingers crossed for a barbel or a nice chub. Time for a recast, but before I do, I'm just going to catapult a few pellets over, just in case we're fishing the area, move them away a bit. It's quite you know, tight little channel here, so I don't really want to spook the fish when that lead goes crashing in. I didn't feed the pellets too close to the snag because the whole point is to get the fish out of them. Yeah, I'd rather have the fish a few feet back from it, so where my lead ends up is where they'll be as well. Right, I left this in the clip, so let's see if we can do another hero cast. That was brilliant. Well, I did say if I was struggling here I was going to put a second rod out, but not a lot's really happening, so I've had a wander upstream, seen a spot I fancy, put some pellets in it, so I'm going to pack away, move up there now and give that a go instead. So where I've ended up is a spot that's a few swims up from where I was before. It's a bit shallower, a bit faster, so hopefully in that current the barbel will be. And there's a lot of cover here, so for a daytime bite it looks good. I am a little bit annoyed because I think an angler's just baited swims above and below me, and I sort of appreciate that people on these rivers like to rove around a bit, but it's not good form to bait above and below an angler. You know, that's kind of killing my chances a little bit, but yeah, we'll see what happens.
So this could be a bit basic for a lot of you, but I thought I'd show you what I put inside my PVA bags. And really it's just 6mm krill pellets, 8mm halibut pellets and 1 or 2 broken boilies. Nothing smaller than 6mm because I feel like they just get washed in the current and, you know, lost out there. If they were like 3 or 4 mils, they're not going to stay on the bottom around my rig. So just about a spoonful of each. Not a huge amount, and then just a broken boilie. Put that in, mix them up a bit. Drop the pellets out the bottom and just move them around to make a nice tight bag. Keep pinching at the top there, twisting as you go, getting tighter and tighter. Tie an overhand knot. Then another one. There we go. Cut between the two. Oh, there goes my PVA. And there we are. Now I'll knock up about half a dozen of these at a time, so I've got a few to be getting on with, because I don't like to let them sit for too long because the oil from the pellets absorbs into the PVA and they take ages to dissolve, but I'm quite happy to keep them for a session or two.
If we don't catch today, it won't be due to my casting. Well, as you can tell, I'm back where I started. I just didn't fancy that spot. I felt it was too shallow. I got no knocks or anything there, and seeing an angler bait either side of me just really put me off. In reality, it probably made no difference to whether or not I caught there, but yeah, I just hate that, and I like to catch a fish off my own merit. So yeah, back where we started, and we did get a few knocks and things here, so let's keep our fingers crossed. Okay, last cast of the day now, because I'm having tea at my mum's tonight for the first time since lockdown, so yeah, really looking forward to that, but it does mean I've got to get off earlier than usual. If only girls were impressed by casting. Unfortunately, we got to call it a day there, and really annoying because I feel like I've actually fished pretty well today, and I bet if I could stay into the evening I'd be well in with a chance of a fish or two. But yeah, got to head to my mum and dad's for tea. It seems like the river's not really having it. There was a match on Sunday, which was just a couple of days ago, and the barbel and chub really didn't show in that at all. And today there's hemp and castor all over the floor of his swim, plus that other angler coming down and baiting up, and I just wonder if the combination of too much bait and fish not really being on it has just put them off completely. But you know what I'm gonna say, I'll be back again another day, giving it a go. Good morning, it's a few days later and I'm back down. It's about 6 AM, I got up at 4 turned to 5, so I'm down here now. Yeah, and I've had a look in the swims I was fishing last time, and they all look a little bit sluggish, a bit slow. I think the river's dropped a bit. So I've come upstream, I found some really nice riffly water here. And right in the swim was a whole tin of luncheon meat just on the floor there. So first of all, don't do that, take your bait home with you. You're gonna attract rats and all sorts. But yeah, you ever feel like the answer's right there in front of you? So I'm just gonna try rolling meat around here for a little while and see what happens. That was a bite, first chuck. Let's do this again. Smaller piece with more of a hook exposed. Yes! Go on! God, that was so quick. Got me stuck. Yes! That's a nice chub. I'm going to leave it in the net if there's more. I want to catch another one. Okay, just a size 6 wide gape, cube of meat, in the corner, out the side, easy. Here we go, very lively, early morning chub. Immaculate fish, that one, brilliant. I'm pretty sure this is my first chub from this river, so I'm well happy with that. Caught a 3-line lunch of it that I didn't even bring, it was just sat in a swim waiting for me, so thank you for that. But yeah, great little fish. And I thought there might be more in here, but doesn't seem like it, so yeah, I might have a few more casts and then move on, I think. That is awesome, I'm well happy with that. Saves a blank. Yeah.
Okay, let's get old Chubbly Warner back here. There it is.
This one's ready to go because I kept it in a net for a while thinking I might get another one. Oh, over the cord, mate. There you go, that way. Yeah, nice one. Well, I've ended up walking pretty much all the way back to the car. Gone and got my waders, found this swim here. It's where last year I caught a few fish just wading across and dropping a rod into some bushes where the water goes underneath and makes it a little bit deeper. So I'm going to try that again today and hope there's a barbel under there. I'm going to get on the move. I've sat here for about 3 hours and nothing's happened, and last time I fished this swim like this I caught 3 in about that same amount of time. So yeah, I think if fish were here I'd be getting more knocks than that. And spoke to an angler who's fishing above me, a guy called Peter, says he watched my videos, so good to see you, Pete. Yeah, he had no touches or anything either, so I'm going to wind in. I'm probably going to put my stuff in the car and go downstream a bit further. Well, as you can probably tell, I've ended up back in a swim I caught a couple of fish from a few weeks ago now. And I really didn't want to do this. I don't like catching the same fish again, or at least from the same spot, too soon. And I really wanted to find some new pockets of fish further upstream. And today I can see the riverbed for most of the way that I've walked. I walked the whole of the top section this morning and covered a lot of ground. When I was waiting in that other swim, I kept, every time I wound in, having a look in the pegs either side of me and just nothing going on. So I figured, well, I've only got about an hour and a half left, so I'll just return to the scene of the crime and just hope there's some fish here.
Really annoying. Looks like my rig's been stuck in some sort of underwater snag the whole time. That's another hook link ruined.
Well, that's going to be it for today. It's about 1 o'clock and I've got to get on home now and do the whole social life thing. But yeah, a bit disappointed we didn't get a barbel, and I don't know where they've been these past couple of trips. I feel like I fished really well, my casting's been good, baits have been really attractive and my hooks have been sharp, so if there were fish there I'd like to think I would have caught, but at least we got that chub, that gorgeous little blank saver that he was. Awesome fish. And yeah, really hope you enjoyed the video. Leave a thumbs up if you did, subscribe for more to come, and I'll see you next time.